What is up, lab members and Steins Gate fans, or should I say Robotics Notes fans? There's your one here, and today we're looking at a new figure. I'm really excited because we haven't been able to make a video that is science adventure related in a while, and you know, it's also my first Robotics Notes figure that I got, so there's a lot of cool things that I want to talk about and that I want to show you guys today. Let's just start with the box, the actual box that they sent me. So here's, from Koujiro, Japan. This was sent by someone named Satoshi Komiyama, and it says figure, no battery, no glue, 1,000 yen, N. It's not called yen, it's N. But I'm not sure if that's how much it cost to send this package, or if that's the price of the figure, because I paid a lot more than that. Okay, but let's just get into the figure. That's the box that I got just a second ago. If the lighting's a bit off, usually I make my videos with natural. I'm gonna move the camera a little bit. Usually I make my videos with my natural lighting, but it's evening today, and I really wanted to make this, and so I went downstairs and I got that thing. So now we have a little bit of light. It might be a little bit weird to look at because it's, super white, but that doesn't matter to me, at least. So hope you can still enjoy this video. If it's really annoying, I can always make, a little bit more warmer in post editing. So here's the actual figure, and to be honest, it's actually quite small, especially for the price you end up paying for it. And this is one of those figures that you always see on eBay, and you're always like, okay, that's kind of cool, but you never really get it. So I just really wanted what it looked like in real life. As you can see, this is the front of the box, and this is one of those Pokecoms they use. It says A Robotics Notes. It's one of those prizes that you from Taito that you can get in the arcade slots, or what they're called, the arm thingies, or not the arm thingies. They're like Poke. It's really weird how that works there. You can watch the vlogs if you want to see that. But you could win these back in the day, and this is one of the Robotics Notes ones. There's a few out there. There's this one, and then you can get a figure of Aki and a figure of another Frau, but they're more in this, I think they're in this type of series, like with the same type of base and maybe this scale, so I might get those two. But just saying it right now, I want to focus on more expensive figures from now on. So the $90 one, the $100 one, they're a lot bigger too, and I just want bigger, prettier figures. And there's a few ones out there that are really cool. I'm gonna buy those. Almost all the new figures that are released for Steins Gate, the bigger ones, besides maybe the Amadeus one. But I'm gonna get the bunny version, Kurisu, and then there's also a pretty cool Frau figure, and then there's another Aki figure where she is wearing her cat maid suit thing that you can see in the series, or the game, depending on what you've done, what you've seen, what you've played. But yeah, let's get actually into the figure. So that's the front. The top, here you have Robotics Notes, the A prize. The bottom is just that. Side Robotics Notes, Frau. And then there's Frau accents. And then there's some information. So says Frau in her school uniform, 16 years old, height 156 centimeters. She weighs 50 kilograms, which is not a lot. And then birth 2002, 6/17. The other side, you have more of her, of the figure. And then here it's really cool. You have this. Here you have a Pokecom with some background stuff in it, but that's actually another layer. This is an actual other layer of the screen, which is really cool, which is something we're going to look at later. And then we have here Frau, not looking as happy as she is. This figure is based on art that I saw online too. I think it's official art from Robotics Notes, but as you can see here on my phone, maybe it's too bright, hold up. There you have her, sad and dead. And that's this figure as well. So you open it fairly easily, it's just the top, and like that, you can get her out of it. And you can actually look at the insides of the box. You have what is it called? The runway. I think this is one of those airplane things, where they just build on the robot. And then, of course, if you take this out, you'll see the Pokecom right there, which is a really nice touch. It's really cool. There's a lot of references. You have the game they used to play. I forgot the name. It's right there. I'm too tired to actually read Japanese right now. you know, and the stuff they use, and the Lul the map, which is also very nice to look at. What was the game called again? I don't care. Anyway, okay. Figure. Oh, Kill Ballad. It was Kill Ballad, wasn't it? Kill Ballad. That's it. Okay, figure. Here's the base part. The part of gun barrel. I'm not sure if you can read it, but it says Robotics notes inside of there, and it's actually it's sturdy plastic, but if you do squeeze it, it does kind of like bend-ish. So I'm not sure how I feel about this. It's good. There's a weird patch here, which is a different texture. It's all smooth here, and here you can actually. It's weird. But that's the base where she sits on, and then here you have the figure itself, Frau. Let's take a closer look at her and what she looks like. If it's gonna, I'm not even sure if it's focusing already or not. But interesting figure. I actually don't really like the character of a Frau that much. Oh, I mean, they have panties. Yeah, sorry for that. I wasn't. I don't like her that much. I only like her in the scenes where she's in her house, like with her hair loose and not this ugly as hell. But the figure itself is quite nice. There's some nice detailing going on. You have her Pokecom holder at the back. I was blocking the light. That's my fault. It's coming from the left. Yeah, you have a Pokecom holder right there, which looks nice. You have just a school outfit, her hair, the bows. And then the front, her Pokecom is attached to her hands. You can't get rid of them. And her face is kind of sad, isn't it? Yeah, just like me. So yeah, you can actually put her wherever you want her to be. She can even sit here if you want that. So she doesn't have to be on the gun barrel, which is really cool. Because if you don't want to use this part, and you have some spare space where you want to put her, for example, if we want to get rid of this, oh crap, we can just put her here. For example, looks really cool. So, a lot of things you can do with this figure. It's one of those sitting figures, and that's a nice touch, but I'm trying to find a place where I can have her on that. But there's possibilities with this figure, and I think that's going to be the end of the video, actually, because, you know, we looked at the figure. That's her, and that's it, really. It's a cool figure. Small, though. Is it worth to buy? If you really like Robotics notes, yeah, you should buy it. But if I were you, I would go for one of the more expensive ones. Of course, they're more expensive, going for $90 or stuff like that. But this one was around $42, so, you know, with the size that it is, I'm not sure if it's worth it or not. But still a cool figure. And yeah, our first Robotics notes figure of Frau Koujiro. So that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. You know, tell me if the lighting is good or not, what you guys want to have changed, if anyone even watches this video. But yeah, that was cool. That was Frau. I'm excited for the new figures that we're going to get. Again, more expensive ones, more bigger ones, and maybe some of the other Robotics Notes ones, the other Taito ones, because I just want to have a little bit more of that too. And I'll see you in the next video. El Psy Kongere.